Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really good boosts. Take advantage of those guys. And yeah, we'll hop in it. First matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Washington Nationals. Washington opening up as home favorites at -115. Chicago -105 with the over-under at 8.5. Chicago coming into this matchup 59-102. The Nationals 66-95. Pitching for Chicago is Shane Smith with an ERA at 3.98. Pitching for the Nationals is Brad Lord with an ERA of 4.12. Smith, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Lord, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. White Sox coming off a Washington loss yesterday, 6-5. They're just 2-8 in their last 10. The White Sox, let's see. Yeah, 2-8 on the road against the Nationals. 6-13 against the Nationals. Haven't been very good against the Nationals here. I think I'm going to take the Nationals. I just don't really trust the White Sox, and I'll take Washington at home. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at -305. The Rockies +240 with the over-under at 7.5. Rockies coming into this matchup 43-118. The Giants 80-81. Pitching for the Rockies is McCade Brown with an ERA of 7.54. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 3.30. Brown, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 10 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Webb, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. The Rockies, they've dropped 5 in a row here, back-to-back losses against the Giants. Giants on a 3-game winning streak. The Rockies 0-5 against San Francisco, 1-17 on the road against San Francisco, where they've been just absolutely horrible. Brown hasn't been horrible in his last few, but still don't trust him. I'll take the Giants at home. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Boston Red Sox. Let's see. Boston opening up as home favorites at Detroit opening up as road favorites at -180. Boston -120 with the over-under at 8.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 87-74. Boston 88-73. Pitching for Detroit is Chris Paddock with an ERA of 5.27. Pitching for Boston is Lucas Giolito with an ERA of 3.41. We go on ESPN too. The line just seems weird to me. Let's see. I think that line might be messed up. Let's see. Red Sox. Yeah, I don't know. That line is actually screwed up on ESPN too. So it already seems kind of sketchy. Paddock, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 0 strikeouts, given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. On ESPN, it says it's undecided, but I do see on the side I'm using it says Lucas Giolito. If Giolito is pitching, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Detroit coming off a Boston win 2-1. They still have, it's 2-8 in their last 10. Been brutal for Detroit. Detroit is just 5-12 on the road against Boston. We'll see about this game. I don't know. I think I like Boston. I like Giolito on the mound if he does pitch, but nonetheless, I still don't trust Detroit. We've seen 0 consistency with them, so I'll take Boston at home. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -190. Baltimore +160 with the over-under at 8.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 75-86. The Yankees 93 and 68. Pitching for Baltimore is Kyle Bradish with an ERA of 2.25. Pitching for the Yankees is Lewis Gill with an ERA of 3.29. Bradish, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts, coming off 3 straight 1-run games. Gill, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Baltimore on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Yankee losses. Yankees, they're 9-1 in their last 10. They're playing great right now. Baltimore 1-7 against the Yankees, 1-5 on the road against the Yankees, where they've really struggled. And yeah, I think I still got to take the Yankees at home today. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Athletics. Both teams in a pick'em game at -110 with the over/under at 9.5. Royals coming into this matchup 81 and 80. The Athletics 76 and 85. Pitching for the Royals is Cole Ragans with an ERA of 5.02. Pitching for the Athletics is Jeffrey Springs with an ERA of 4.21. Ragans, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 10 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Springs, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. The Royals coming off an Athletics win yesterday 4-2. Both teams splitting a game so far in this series. Even though the Royals are just 1-4 against the A's. A's still 7-2 at home, where they've been very good. Ragans, hasn't been the best on the mound. In a pick'em game, I think I'm going to lean with the home team, and I'm going to take the Athletics at home. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -210. The Twins +175 with the over/under at 8. Twins coming into this matchup 69 and 91. The Phillies 95 and 66. Pitching for the Twins is Simeon Woods Richardson with an ERA of 4.27. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 2.48. Richardson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts, has given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Minnesota coming off a Phillies win 5-0. Yeah, bad game from the Phillies yesterday here. They were on that 3-game winning streak. Minnesota, they are 5-2 against the Phillies. They've actually played them pretty well. The Phillies are 14-4 at home. Still don't trust the Twins. I mean, I don't know how you really could. I expect a much better game from the Phillies today. Sanchez been great all year on the mound, and I'll take the Phillies at home. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Los Angeles Angels. Houston opening up as road favorites at -135. Angels +110 with the over/under at 8.5. Houston coming into this matchup 86 and 75. The Angels 72 and 89. Pitching for the Astros is Lance McCullers Jr. with an ERA of 6.88. Pitching for the Angels is Sam Aldegheri with an ERA of 8.0. McCullers, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts, has given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Aldegheri, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. That's his only start of the season. Houston coming off an Angels win 6-1. Angels just 3-7 in their last 10. The Astros 13-6 against the Angels, 12-4 on the road against the Angels here. Aldegheri didn't really look that great in his first start here, and I think I'm going to take the Astros on the road. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at -195. The Rays +160 with the over/under at 7.5. Rays coming into this matchup 77 and 84. Toronto 93 and 68. Pitching for the Rays is Ian Seymour with an ERA at 3.02. Pitching for Toronto is Kevin Gausman with an ERA at 3.47. Seymour, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Gosman, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Toronto, back-to-back wins here. Tampa Bay, 3-game losing streak. So far, Toronto's looked really good in this series. Despite Tampa Bay being 11-5 against Toronto, right now they're 1-5 on the road, struggling a bit. Toronto 7-2 at home. Pretty even pitching matchup, I would say. But Rays just haven't been able to win in this series. Been bad on the road. I think I'll take Toronto at home today. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the San Diego Padres. Arizona opening up as road favorites at -150. Padres +120 with the over/under at 8.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 80-81. Padres 89-72. Pitching for Arizona is Brandon Pfaadt with an ERA of 4.95. Pitching for the Padres is J.P. Sears with an ERA of 5.12. At his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Sears, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Arizona coming off back-to-back Padre losses here. They're on a 4-game losing streak. Padres playing well in this series. Arizona just 1-5 against the Padres. Haven't played good against them. Padres 4-1 at home. Pretty even pitching matchup, I would say. I think Padres are solid at home today, and I'll take San Diego in this one. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -145. The Reds +120 with the over/under at 7.5. Reds coming into this matchup 83-78. The Brewers 96-65. Pitching for the Reds is Brady Singer with an ERA at 3.90. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA at 2.68. Singer, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Cincinnati, 3-game winning streak, back-to-back wins against the Brewers. They're playing good right now to close out the season, 8-2 in their last 10. Brewers on a bad stretch. They are 1-5 in their last 6. Cincinnati, 4-1 on the road. They're playing pretty well right now. You got Peralta coming off good starts. Don't know what's going on with the Brewers. I mean, really have nothing to play for or worry about right now. They're solid. Give me Reds +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -115. The Dodgers -105 with the over/under at 8. Dodgers coming into this matchup 92-69. Seattle 90-71. Pitching for the Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with an ERA of 3.52. Pitching for Seattle is Bryce Miller with an ERA of 5.53. Kershaw, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts, has given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Miller, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Dodgers, back-to-back wins against Seattle here. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Seattle, they've dropped 2 in a row. Dodgers, the dominance continues. I think they're like 11 or 12-0 against Seattle. They're 6-0 on the road against Seattle right now. Your dominance against them. Pretty even pitching matchup. Miller coming off a little bit more rougher starts. And I think I'm going to take the Dodgers on the road today. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Miami Marlins. Mets opening up as road favorites at -120. The Marlins +100 with the over/under at 8. Mets coming into this matchup 83-78. The Marlins 78-83. Pitching for the Mets is Sean Manaea with an ERA of 5.80. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 3.66. Manaea, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, Manea's given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3. The Mets shutting out Miami yesterday 5-0. Both teams splitting a game so far in this series. Mets still just 2-5 against Miami. That's why you see the line kind of low, because Miami, they've played well. Yeah, Manaea hasn't been the best on the mound. Gives up plenty of runs here. And I think I'll take the Marlins plus 1.5 at home with the bounce back today. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at minus 220. Rangers plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Rangers coming into this matchup 81-80. Guardians 87-73. Pitching for the Rangers is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 4.34. Pitching for the Guardians is Logan Allen with an ERA of 4.22. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Allen, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Rangers 2-8 in their last 10, losing to the Guardians yesterday 3-2. Guardians playing well. Rangers 2-7 on the road against Cleveland, 1-5 on the road. Corbin hasn't been bad. He's actually been pretty good here lately. Just like the Guardians as a whole. Allen coming off a great game. The vibes are great for Cleveland, and I'll take the Guardians at home today. Next matchup, we get the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at minus 210. The Pirates plus 175 with the over-under at 7.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 71-90. Atlanta 75-86. Pitching for the Pirates is Johan Oviedo with an ERA of 3.57. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 5.89. Oviedo, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Has given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Morton, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Has given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Pirates coming off back-to-back Atlanta wins here. So far, they've looked good in this series as underdogs. Braves have dropped 3 in a row. Pitt 5-1 against Atlanta, 4-1 on the road. Atlanta struggling right now. Morton giving up a lot of runs. I think I'll take the Pirates plus 1.5 on the road today. In the last matchup, we got the St. Louis Cardinals versus Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at minus 165. The Cardinals plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Cardinals coming into this matchup 78-83. The Cubs 91-70. Pitching for the Cardinals is Michael McGreevy with an ERA of 4.52. Pitching for the Cubs is Jamison Tylon with an ERA of 3.68. McGreevy, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Has given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Tylon, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts, given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. St. Louis on a 3-game losing streak, back-to-back losses against Chicago so far in this series. They're just 3-7 against the Cubs, 1-5 on the Sunday on the road here. You got Tylon coming off great starts. I think I'll take Chicago at home today. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.